I had to get some cat jams up there because this is a bop. Oh yeah, I like button ups. I like button ups and polos, so this is like a lot of my style. Oh fucking shit!
Hello.
That did happen. I've had the shirt for like years. I've had the shirt for a while. I need more like it, honestly. I really like this shirt. I don't normally wear this. I don't normally wear shirts like this on stream because this is like what I wear when I go out. But it was all I had clean, and today's laundry day, so might as well, right? Yes, I have different attire for when I stream and when I go out. Gotta make do with the tools you have, indeed.
I just wear pajamas all the time.
Thank you, Bag. Okay, now I have to see if there's anything with the volume, because if Minds was speaking, I think he's just, yeah, if Minds is speaking, I can't hear him over the music. So I have to turn the volume of RhythmBot down and turn the volume of my DM up. Maybe I can hear him now. I can hear you snapping.
Okay.
All right.
That's how I always test audio.
Ah, okay. That's perfect. That works. That's fine. I'm not getting all fancy for us. This is getting serious.
This is all moving so fast. I'm not ready.
My shirt is, it's just that my only clean shirts are my going out shirts. But thank you. Also, I'm just popping in to say have a good stream, brother. I gotta sleep. Take care, Truff. I know it's like, what, almost 11 out there?
So, this is going to be kind of weird for me. Well,
What's
different for me. Because, I'm streaming on YouTube now.
Okay. I gotta change bot links then, because I have my notification linked to your Twitch. But since you're streaming on YouTube...
Yeah, I left Twitch because I've been on there so long with 0 viewers. I'm so tired of it, so I just went over to YouTube. And I actually have people here!
Well, to everybody joining, hi! Thank you for coming. I just waved in the direction that my old camera... in my old camera position, and I feel dumb.
That's okay, you're with... similar company. Oh my god, you are looking snazzy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well,
like I said, my going out shirts are what we're clean right now. I normally just wear whatever graphic t-shirts I have for stream, but this is a shirt that I would wear when I leave. This is what I wear when I leave the house.
See, I'm just in pajamas and a dirty shirt because I don't leave the house. I work from home, and I don't like socializing. So
I understand.
I'm gonna go ahead and change it to the live scene. So my people are gonna be quite shocked by what they see because they're gonna see my webcam for the first time.
Oh.
Hello.
Yamoshi, what's going on?
Doing good. Doing good.
Okay. Alright, I had to get a mic check going because chat on my end is saying that they can't hear folks. So I'm gonna turn RhythmBot down a little further.
Oh yeah, nothing like synthwave to get the fantasy vibes going.
Right?
I just grabbed a playlist that was copyright free.
Hey man, nothing wrong with it. I love me some synthwave. Okay, so Moshi, could you hear Minds that time? I'm gonna get a nap in, but be like and have a great D&D. Thank you for coming back.
Hello, Pigeon.
Hello.
And I'm going to say hello to all my people in the chat because I haven't said that yet. Hello, Anano. Hello, Helen. Hello, Josh. Good luck on interview.
I gotta say...
and Juggy. Hi, Juggy. Okay.
I'm sticking with Twitch, but I have noticed that YouTube does try really hard to like push some of the newer streamers or content creators. Like it's crazy. I found somebody with only like 100 subscribers on YouTube who does gameplay content because one of their shorter they did like a short video and it showed up as an ad on somebody else's on another video I was watching. So I went and followed their channel.
Yeah, well, the main reason why I have my regulars are actually people who are fans of another YouTuber that I'm a fan of, and I did some fan art for him. And he actually came to my live stream and shared the live stream that I was doing that artwork for, and that live stream ended up being 9.5 hours because of that.
Okay,
And-
that's dope. I like that.
And so then these people, these degenerates, these terrible people, are leftovers from that, and streaming has been fun ever since.
Degens, you say? They sound like my people.
Yeah, well, they're mostly terrible people
Hey.
because we all like a terrible person, and that makes us terrible people. And there's a song in there somewhere.
The difference between YouTube and Twitch is that YouTube will take channel analytics as a whole to broadcast your stream based on that, not just what game/category you're currently streaming. This is true.
Yeah.
Twitch leaves a lot of the grabbing viewership up to the streamer. YouTube is like, well, they do this a lot, and I see people who like this, so I'm just gonna push this person toward this person.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot more views on YouTube than I did on Twitch. Like, I'll end a stream, and I think the lowest number I had was 18 views, so like 18 people stopped by at least. And I rarely ever got that high of a number, no matter how long I streamed on Twitch. So my view count has actually gone up a lot, and my hours in just the past 3 weeks has gone to about 159 hours watched combined, but with my how many hours per stream added up, it's closer to 500 hours have been watched in my streams. So it's been pretty cool. I've been enjoying watching these numbers. It's going to die badly after it hits the threshold mark for my one stream that I did for the other YouTuber, because that's when I had a huge boost of numbers and stuff. And then once that passed, my numbers are going to look so bad, and there's going to be lots of negatives next to numbers, and it's like, oh. But it's better than it was before. And also, I haven't posted anything on this channel for 6 years.
Bump Discord voices up about 5% more.
I mean, I got these viewers, and that's all I care about is just having people chat with me. So I don't really care.
That's good. I'm glad you got some people. To all of you over there on Missing Minds YouTube channel, thank you guys for coming by.
And then I was like, did you just call us people? I'm offended now.
Okay, you degenerates. If that's what you were looking for.
If I ever did get popular, I was kind of one to call my people maniacs.
Missing Minds Maniacs, I like it.
Or dumbasses, or bitches. One of those.
Also, Moshi, shut up. I know I have so many notifications on so many different Discord channels. Shut up. All right, so we have here with us so far. I'm gonna move Discord over here to my other screen so that Moshi doesn't get on my case. Mines and Pigeon. We're missing Goose this time?
I just messaged him. I was like, bitch, where you at?
Jeez. Moshi says, I'd call my community weebs. Only weebs would follow a dude named Moshi.
Or they're just people who shorten words and they think that you're an emotional person, but they don't want to say emotional because that's a really long word, so they just call you a Moshi person. And that is my power to silence rooms.
I get the logic, but no.
Well, I don't care what you say. That's the truth. The Truth doesn't care about your feelings.
The truth doesn't care about your feelings. Well, I hope I'm not breaking. I hope I'm not breaking terms of service. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm posting this anywhere else. It's not a part of my channel that's getting up there.
Apparently, Anano really likes the idea of clumsy pigeon. It puts a fantastic visual in their head.
That's weird. But cool. I'm very glad.
Well, I mean, just picture a pigeon that's clumsy. It's actually quite hilarious.
If you go to San Francisco, you'll see
My
plenty.
original idea, yeah.
Honestly, if you go to San Francisco, you'll see plenty clumsy pigeons. It's honestly adorable.
Yeah, but what about the birds?
I mean, you'll see those too. I wish I could see you in San Francisco. There's so much out there. I mean, not that we could go to any of it right now, but you know, you're not a partner, so you don't really need to worry about clips being on YouTube. To prevent you from becoming partner, it may prevent you from becoming partner, but as long as you aren't partner, Twitch won't be able to do anything to you about it. I did sign a contract.
If you're an affiliate, you can't multi-stream.
Yeah,
and you can't post any videos, any VODs. You can do clips, but you can't do VODs until 24 hours after the stream. So
I mean,
that's really stupid.
I'm just saying right now, it's not like I'm multi-streaming. It just happens that one of my partners is also streaming on a different platform though. Where?
Where the fuck is Goose? Do we really want to do combat without Goose?
I mean,
there he is! Motherfucker! Where the fuck were you? I'm gonna throw so much shit at you!
I've been sick all day. I totally forgot it was Thursday.
I have a feeling that's what you did.
Yeah.
Hello, Goose.
Goose.
We were all just sitting
Goose.
like, oh my god, what happened? Where's Goose?
Goose.
He's not the first one here.
Yeah. I've been just like, my brain's been all over the place. I've been staying home.
Well, just think about D&D stuff. That's a happy place.
That's just the place I need to be right now.
Okay.
Sorry about
So-
my delay. I apologize.
No, thank you. Thank you
Don't
for
worry,
coming
don't
on.
worry.
We're all here, and that's what matters. We're here together.
Yes.
And with that, I'm going to go ahead and start the introduction / sound check. To everyone here on the multitude of channels, welcome. I'm Undermutt. I'm streaming on Twitch. And I'm going to get all the introductions out of the way, and we're going to start with our lovely DM or GM, whichever you choose to say.
Lovely?
I don't know. Missing Minds.
How dare you call me lovely?
I will call you lovely all I want.
Fine.
Okay?
Be that
Deal with it.
Eh.
Deal with it.
Eh.
Playing as our dragonborn druid is Clumsy Pigeon, aka Katouche.
It is indeed me, yes.
It is indeed you.
That sounds suspicious. Yes, I am the person you said I am.
What do you mean about that?
Among Us joke. And Of course, we have our fan favorite. You know him, you love him. Our big bad lizardfolk barbarian, Kothar, played by Flappagoose.
Hello, it's good to meet you all.
And of course, here I am, Undermud again. I will be playing as our self-proclaimed tactician and snarky bastard, Spin, the kobold rogue.
Rogue Ranger.
Rogue Ranger, that's right. I'm multi-classed.
We all are a little bit different now. You're multi-class, I also multi-class as well.
I'm not different. I'm still a prick.
But that will never change, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am like
I got
God.
it.
I'm never changing unless I change, but that doesn't count.
I have to
If
turn.
you change, that's weird.
Had to turn Goose voice
If you
up.
change, that's not you, so you never changed. Because that's not you anymore.
You are
That's-
not the same.
I'm
you
the new
are not
you.
the same person. You're not the same person you were 3 seconds ago, but you'll always have the opportunity to be the person that you're going to be a week from now.
And that's why I have identity issues. So, does anybody want to even try to recap what's happened so far?
Oh, right. This is the YouTube group's first time dealing with Lizard Squad, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. But
Okay.
also, it's been almost a month since the last session.
Even more, I think.
Well, for you,
Or
yeah,
maybe-
because you didn't go to that last one because you were at your girlfriend's.
Okay, so first off, we live in a society.
We live in a
A lot of things
society.
happen.
I didn't want to. Part of me didn't want to start it off like that, but no, we live in a society where non-humans are treated as second-class citizens.
Well,
Uh,
okay, a bit of correction. It's not just humans. It's basically anybody that's not a human, elf, or dwarf. So the
I was saying
main one.
Oh, I said non-human, but okay, non-human, non-elf, or non-dwarf.
Yeah, so like the
Yeah.
cliche fantasy races,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there's a reason for that.
We started off on a mission to investigate a certain area's fauna becoming more aggressive. What we found was an infection that had made its way into the heart of this area. This infection was twisting life into these horrible monstrosities. And in the process of expelling it from said area, our characters became infected. From there, it's been sort of a race against our own body fighting off this corruption. While also running from the law because we somehow became wanted
Yeah,
for
somehow.
several murders.
I mean, the several part, yes, but there is a reason why you were wanted anyway.
Well, the thing is, we as the players don't know that yet.
No, you do,
We don't.
because you fucking did it.
Yeah.
You guys
We
destroyed public property. You stole stuff like food and goods. You murdered someone, and you caused complete chaos in the streets.
In defense.
It don't fucking matter. You still get some kind of trouble. That's manslaughter at the very least.
We did a bunch
Okay.
of bitches.
And that was in like 6 minutes.
And that was,
It's a lot more
And-
aggressive than
and
how it
that's-
went down.
and that's the stuff we got charged for that we did do.
Yes.
Because there were stuff that we didn't do that we got charged
Yeah.
for
And then
anyway.
there's some other
Yeah,
stuff.
there's one major thing that happened that we didn't do
Because-
the last time out.
As far as I know, what we did do that they could charge us for was a murder. There were several more murders that weren't us.
Yeah.
Yeah, one big one happened as well. The councilman.
Yeah, yeah, there was a pretty big murder in there. Throughout this, we've discovered the original source of the corruption, that it was a force that was dealt with a long time ago and has resurfaced. And one person that our initial employer has sent us to look for, we found him after getting arrested and being sent essentially to prisoner Kumite. And I hope you guys know what a Kumite is.
That was a
I
podcast
do,
on
but-
YouTube that was kind of like popular for a bit, but then became shit because the people are stupid that ran it.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw a few of their episodes.
But I'm thinking of stories of an underground martial arts tournament where people battle to the death. It was originally, I think, either a book or a movie, but then Mortal Kombat got based off of it.
Okay, so just to fill in a few details, because you mostly got it all right. So the source of the infection at the playground, which was where you guys first went to, turned out to be a massive flesh tree made out of tens of thousands of living creatures and people, all fused together. And also at the core of it was somebody who was considered a god who was dying. So it's like a Deku tree made out of flesh with a dying god in it. You guys end up killing her.
Yep.
I'm surprised you didn't mention your guys' favorite person.
We seem to be more her favorite or did you mean Shifty McDarkness? Did you mean Big Bad Bounty Hunter or Shifty McDarkness?
No, I
I
meant
think you mean
Stray.
Stray.
I meant Stray. Since
Oh.
you guys got
Stray,
so
no.
emotionally connected to her.
I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through my PTSD.
Yeah, I mean that one encounter was not completely without injury because she lost her foot.
Stray got a whole lot done.
Yeah, she was a trooper.
Yeah, we all mourned her differently.
Yeah, and then
Or like honoring her, I suppose, after.
yeah, and then you went up to what's called the Beast Lens because there's all these like massive creatures and super dangerous creatures in this foggy area. That's where you found a massive cave that went into a mountain range. And inside you found a being that was encased in a fleshy sack. And that's when you found out that the mountain range was not a mountain range, but actually a creature. And so then you end up destroying it by killing the one being in the sack. Brown chicken, brown cow. And then Stray had to sacrifice herself in order for you guys to get out of the place alive. Mainly because of the asshole Greg. Or Craig. Whatever we called him.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you guys got arrested and went through quite a process.
And a boat ride.
Yeah, and a boat ride. You have none of your stuff with you anymore. You have no clothes on you anymore.
We have none of our gear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys have
Did they
nothing.
literally take everything, like even my necklace?
Yeah, they ripped it off of you. Yeah. And put you on a boat, sent you out to the ocean, where there is a secret island that kind of looks like if you took Hawaii and put Las Vegas on it, basically. And you guys are now part of one of the forms of entertainment, which is basically blood fights. Yay! And yeah, so so you were taken to the your holding cells, which, if you guys are on Roll20 right now, you'll see. I made it out what that looks like. Let me just adjust this.
So this is the cell area that we are in right now.
Yes.
You have, yeah.
And I wish there was a way to like move this around, move the screen around,
So
left or right instead of up and down. But yeah, so we just need Pigeon to hop into Roll20 if he wants to see it. And let me go ahead and put that on my screen. If I can find it. Here we go. Just move this over.
Where's Bashe when we need him?
Ah. Okay, so
I need him to stroke my ego.
work that ego.
No.
Sorry, I just like to talk dirty to people when they're sucking my dick. Anyway. So, okay, so you can kind of see there's lots of red everywhere. That's blood. The way that the cells are, or the cell room is designed, there's these walkways here in between the cells, so the squares are the cells. And so there's walkways in between them. They're about 3 feet above the floor of the cells. And there's no steps or anything. It's just a drop from where the door is to the cell.
Oh, okay.
Perfect for being thrown in.
Yeah. And basically how it works, if you look around, you'll notice, you kind of get an idea of how things work here. As in, they barely clean these cells. And there is no toilet in any cell. There is a drain in the middle cell of each row. And there's a slight incline to that drain. And that is how they clean them. They just throw a bunch of water in and wash it out that way.
Cool.
Hold on, someone's saying something in my chat.
I see him. I've got him in my sights.
Okay, apparently there's a bit of an audio issue going on. Because one of my people is he's watching on their phone. Okay. I'll adjust my mic so it's a
He
little
must
bit
be
closer.
from the future.
Are you from the future? Okay, I think that should help. I don't want to mess with anything else. So hopefully Anano can hear better now.
Unless we want to get cyber fucked.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah. So yeah. All the cells are now full. You guys are here at the bottom. I made a little token for a friend of yours. And yeah, so as you can tell where your cells are, you guys basically have a really strong smell around you.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, this room smells like iron because of all the blood, and it smells like shit and piss. All that mixed together. And then sweat and all that, all the fun stuff.
Wow. Okay, so I hate this. I'm not sure if I hate it as much or more than the cart.
I guess staying silent.
Oh yeah, so there are no torches or anything. You guys just happen to be along the wall that also leads to the outside wall, or is it the outside wall? But it's also 5 feet thick. But you are able to get some light through a window. About 10 feet above the floor. Hershey, what's your deal?
Hershey.
He's just at my closet crying. You don't need to go in there.
Why are you crying, boy?
Come on. I know you're a lap slut. Get up here.
Cats don't cry.
Big cats don't cry. Yeah, so, yeah, you guys have just been thrown in, and a few minutes after you got thrown in, you met Markov, and I suddenly forgot his name. Thelaphis.
Okay.
I had to make a character sheet for him.
Was it Fellow Fist or was it?
Whatever it was before, it's now Thelaphis.
Okay.
It's
Nice.
better.
Fellow Fist.
Yes. Oh my.
That's what I'm writing down here.
Ooh.
Fellow fists.
Next door, cuties.
So,
I'm writing it down.
Yep.
Next door, cuties.
it's a sexual experience that turns into a religious experience.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
You will see Jesus today. We're gonna make it sound like a Presbyterian church in here.
Oh, that's not where it's supposed to go.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
A little bit to the left. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, would you like to check my teeth while you're there? Why don't you tell me what I'm thinking?
Okay. I gotta take a drink of water.
I need a moment. Chef kiss. Mwah.
Anyways.
So yeah, trying to think of what else needs to be established. Besides, on the other side of you guys, there is a tabaxi who is nervous as all hell and seems to be having an anxiety attack. And what's the name of the race of turtle people? Is it turtle?
Turtle.
Turtle. Yeah,
Okay.
Turtle, yeah.
So those two are next to you, and then in pretty much all the cells, there's some kind of some race that's animalistic in features. There are some orcs, and there is one elf, but it is a dark elf. But everybody else is considered a beastkin.
Cool.
So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that needs to be pointed out. This is one thing that sucks about it being so long since our last session. I can't remember exactly what we what we did last time.
Did we? When we were.
I mean,
traveling
for me,
here-
it's less. I of course can't remember that.
I don't know why.
So like I'm like,
Wasn't there like some kind of like collar or contraption, something on our body or something? Did it put us on when we were getting here? Was it something like that to prevent magic?
That
Yeah, we
was
got-
that was
What
the
big one-
call.
big
That
one
was
never
the
The muzzle.
muzzle,
We
and that was
Yeah.
taken off of you when you were put into the cage.
Okay. Yes, we don't have muzzle on it. Okay.
Yeah. If you guys want, do an Arcana check.
boy, intelligence-based
Yeah,
checks.
boy, we are so smart. I'm gonna get my +0 in Arcana. Let's go.
Well, I rolled a 6, not surprising.
Oh, I'm surprised. I rolled a 15. How about that?
Hey,
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 not
that's pretty
bad.
good.
Hey. Nice.
Golf clap.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow, pigeon. Holy shit. Well,
Dang.
Let's see if that keeps happening. All right, so it's actually
it's a
seems-
19 though. It's not a net. It's not a net.
Yeah, but
Almost. It's close enough.
still, it seems pretty fitting that Pigeon's the one that gets the highest on it.
yeah. I think
But Gusta's also gets
it's-
a faint feeling around you, but you're not.
Okay.
But you don't know what it is. It's very
Faint
foreign to you, but it
feeling.
feels weird. You don't. It's hard for you to like put words together to better understand what this feeling is that you have. And Pigeon is a little bit more familiar, but is still not able to like pinpoint exactly what it is. But it kind of feels like an encasing of energy that surrounds you guys. Like not like around you specifically, but like around this area. So it kind of feels like you're in an energetic box.
I'm gonna try just something very. I'm just gonna try to just let a little gust of wind flow on myself, just to test if I have any magic powers in here.
What, Hershey? All right, so you do whatever it is that you do, whatever the air bending that you try to do, that you usually do when you try to do that spell, and nothing. Basically, everybody just sees you moving your hands around. Or
I'm gonna
whatever.
try producing a flame.
I have a question. But yeah.
So you do. Describe how you would cast this spell.
It's basically snapping my fingers like I would with a lighter, you know, like snapping my thumb and my index together, and making the flame on the thumb.
Okay, so you just snap your finger, and that's it. You just snap your finger, and nothing happens.
Not even a sparks,
No.
guys. I'm fucked.
Like
That was so.
It was
That
so
was
not
so
capiche.
out of
Guys,
character.
we're so fucked.
But
I was like,
It seems out of character, but it seems pretty fitting for the situation.
yeah.
yeah.
When no other word can
It was
describe.
so out of character, but I don't disagree with it.
Like, yeah, no, I think it's appropriate. This is like, wait, what?
When nothing else can describe it.
It really does.
Oh, that was good. Oh, that was funny.
Kadoosh, you okay? What's happening?
All of my connections are gone. I don't feel anything. I
No.
can't throw away on any of my
Anything?
powers.
Well,
Oh man,
I'm just a girl with a sling.
I will cast just like on the floor. Is like cast a firebolt.
Okay, describe how you do that.
It's like, wait, actually, okay, never mind. Actually, that's pretty stupid. Well, wait, actually, hold on. Let me see here. Did we? Yeah, because that was the thing. Did we get a full rest when we got here, or?
I mean, it's been about 14 hours since you got arrested to we getting here. So we can count that as a full rest.
All right,
We can count a full rest happening somewhere there.
Yeah. Okay, so I will pop a rage and I will try to cast firebolt. It's like roar, it's like releasing my hand towards the floor essentially.
Okay, so you rage, since that's more of a natural thing. And how do you cast Firebolt?
It's supposed to be
Like, how would your character cast it?
verbally saying kind of like in draconic kind of like firebolt, but like in like pointing his whole palm of his hand towards whatever object or whatever it is.
Okay. So, yeah, you point your hand down, and all you're feeling is just the adrenaline rush from your rage, and that's it.
Do I? But I guess I can't see myself. Okay, so it's like, what the hell? Okay, do I look anything different at all? Do I have horns on me? Do I have horns?
You actually look like how you did like the first time before we added the like physical changes and stuff. So you just basically look like how you usually do, but pissed off.
Well, shit. Okay.
So you are raging. You're just not transformed into rage fuck off mode.
Oh no. I was suspecting that, but I didn't want it to happen. Okay, fine.
I'm gonna look over at the older gent. So, brief question, totally unrelated to anything that's going on here. How long do magic users last here?
Well, let's see. How long have I been here? And that should probably give you a good indication of how long magic users.
How long?
Huh.
Well, I have been here for a few months. So a few months, at least.
Okay, so if magic users last that long, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that in here, there's a lot of anti-magic measures. And then when they make us go out there and do the killing, there's something to regulate that or turn it off.
Well, as far as I can understand, any area that a prisoner will be, there's going to be no way to cast magic. But out in the arena, you can cast magic out there. Just you're not able to shoot anything into the crowds.
Okay. Hmm.
Kofar just sits down in disbelief.
It's not all that bad.
Isn't
Okay.
it? To
Okay.
be a completely useless husk of meat until they allow you to be what you are just in order to kill?
Wait till you get old. He says as being a really old guy. Remember, he's a good friend of Mr. Bodgers, who is also very fucking old.
I hope I don't. If this is how I'm gonna get it.
Huh. How did you end up here?
I was looking into the connection between the council and the strange goings-ons in the world. And apparently I learned a little too much.
Huh. Well. Wait. Okay, so the connection between the council and the strange goings on.
Spin just looks over at Cthulhu.
We might have a little more about that.
Really? Do tell.
I don't see the point in trying to hide it. Look at where we are. Look at where lying brought us.
Well, Eidolon's gone.
Well,
The strange goings on are this infection, and in one of the places that we investigated, it had gotten to Eidolon.
well, that would explain a couple things that I found.
Notes for notes? What you got?
Well, I don't see any reason why not. He kind of scoots over closer to you guys' cell. As Markov, the Goliath, is just doing push-ups.
Okay, Markov, okay.
Yeah.
I do push-ups with him.
I can do more than you! Ah!
How much do you got, huh?
Do you even lift, bro? Huh? You even lift? Ah!
You even fart, bro?
Got you pushing too many pencils. Dylan! You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch, yeah. Oh, shit.
So yeah, so he goes into he kind of goes into detail about how he was infiltrating like government buildings and government sectors to get some information about the council, especially since there's been weird stuff going on and they haven't done a damn thing about it. Comes to find out that the council has quite literally locked themselves off from the rest of the world, but he doesn't know where. It's not in any place on the continent. And they haven't had any kind of connection with Eidolon in centuries, which confirms the rumors that people were kind of spreading, saying that she kind of disconnected herself from the council. nobody was able to really confirm why. Some say it's because of the death of one of the other members. Some say it's because of the growing size of the cities on the East Coast. But nothing was ever really confirmed. And then he says that somebody might not actually be dead. But
Somebody?
yeah, the fallen counselor. He might not actually be dead.
Well, I hope whatever happened to them is not the same thing that happened to Idol, and that was much worse than that.
As far as I'm concerned, these cowards let it happen. Idolan was probably the only one who wanted to do something about it. And look where that got her.
I wasn't able to get any more information. However, that's when they nabbed me.
Okay. All right, so the council's separating themselves from this issue for some reason. Only thing I can see is that they're scared of it. Either that or they feel responsible for it. No, if there was a ladder, they'd do something about it.
You do remember from the memory trip that you went on with Ent, since he connected to the being in the fluid sac, that they were basically comatose for over 100,000 years, and then somebody got them out. But you never saw because the being that you were seeing it through never saw. It was just a shadowy figure.
Sorry.
Do you think is it possible that they might have gone after Idolen for leaving because she wasn't part of them anymore? Maybe they wanted to tie up some loose ends.
What I want to know is who's responsible for its resurgence. Maybe it is one of the council?
$253, $254. I do, Markov.
345.
The shit! You got a head start. That's not really fair, okay? You gotta keep up the pace.
Well, fat load of good the information's gonna do us in here.
I have been trying to figure out a way to get out of here. It just, in my disposition, I'm not in the greatest condition to stake out the place. I do understand a fair bit about this place, though. And Markov has been a peach in keeping me alive. I would attribute my survival for so long to him, since they've locked me up with him.
Hmm. Caught something in that. You have a plan. You got the muscle. You need eyes.
Eyes do help.
Hmm.
And mine are failing. It's about that time you see some guards come down some of the steps, and they go to the cell that has the tabaxi and the turtle, and they go in and grab them. The tabaxi's freaking the ever-loving fuck out, screaming that he doesn't want to go. But he is he's very skinny. So he can't really put up much of a fight. Is the music already done? God damn it.
God fucking damn it.
Ruining everything.
Might as well just end the stream. Fuck it.
And fuck
See you
it.
guys.
Bye.
See you next week.
Ran out of music. Good stream, bye. Okay. Good stream, guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point.
Fucking tabaxi. Ruined everything.
I know, right? God damn it.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, fuck, that's not what I wanted.
I guess Helen takes some offense to this whole conversation about tabaxi.
There. Just putting the thing in.
Also, I should make a version of my Moshi command for Bashi too. You'll be getting an angry mail.
Why am I getting an angry mail? At least have like some money with it, so it's a female. Throws drum
Wouldn't
set
that be-
downstairs. But tish.
Haha, that's funny.
Funny
joke.
Oh, if we end stream this soon.
This is bait. This is bait.
I feel like this is bait.
No, okay.
I'm about to get hit with a dick joke, he says. Also, Helen, I think his dad jokes make you laugh because it's the delivery. It's definitely the delivery.
I mean, I am a professional. Yeah, so, yeah, so they're dragging those two out. The turtle doesn't. Almost seems like he's not aware of what's going on. He's just like, oh, okay.
I want to play a turtle. It's like doesn't know anything. It's like so slow.
And then some guards, some more guards come in from one of the other entries and comes to your cell. Like, all right, since you guys are newbies, you're gonna see what's coming to you. Now
Everybody's up.
get
I'm ready.
all
Hit
right,
me with everything you got.
all right, all right. Boots.
What?
Don't get us killed.
Get on your hands and knees.
What?
Get on your hands and knees. Do it now.
What for?
Get on your hands and knees. And then the other guards point crossbows at you.
I look back at Matt and Katouche.
Spin just shrugs and does it.
And Kothar does it as well.
I'll do as well.
There, isn't that better? Opens up
I
the...
stare intently, like very intensely at the card.
He opens the door. And then steps down while the other guards are still pointing crossbows at you guys. And pulls out a little, kind of looks like a medallion, and then just on Kothar, he sticks it like on this, like right behind your jaw, and has little claws that sink into your skin. And then he goes up and he takes another medallion out and he puts one on the top of Spin's head, and then one basically in the same place as Kothar, right underneath the jaw on Katoosh. And they're about, if you're looking at my stream, they're about that big. So like, I don't know, what's that? 2 inches in diameter?
So they latch onto us, like digs into our skin, or
Yeah.
okay.
And then he steps back onto the walkway. He's like, those. Why did I have that word? Those, you little schlicks, are little measure that we have to make sure that you don't do anything stupid. If you want to try to do something stupid, it'll be the only chance you get. Now, get on the platform, or get on the walkway. As he steps away from the door.
Get on the walkway.
Spin
Says the
stands
little
up and
bitch.
makes his way to the walkway.
How tall are you, Spin?
About 3.5 feet.
Okay, so that thing is
You're
6
too small to
inches.
join.
That thing is 6 inches shorter than you are. So you actually have to climb up.
Yeah, I have to climb.
Then you get blinded by light. Ah, shit! My one weakness.
Do it. Roll an athletics check. I just want to see what happens.
It's like stumbles back in his cell.
I mean, if that happens, it's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
I feel like that's exactly what happens.
Please make it happen.
Come on, it'd be good.
Athletics, you
Even with
said?
the high
Yeah.
roll, just be a D and be like, no, you failed either way.
Shit.
12? We have a minus. Oh yeah,
With a minus
athletics.
one.
Oh shit. They have -1. That's right.
All right, you struggle, but are just able to get up.
You just see my feet kicking for a little bit before I'm able to get a grip and climb up.
Yeah.
Is our hands tied?
No.
Okay. Let's help out Mutt get up on his feet.
And then Katoosh, I think you're tall enough to be able to climb up with no real issue.
Yeah, I believe so. Like pretty much average person sized.
Yeah. And then some more guards come in, so now you're surrounded on both sides by guards, and the seemingly captain is like, "Let's take them to the viewing area, boys." And some guards that are behind you, because there was about 5 guards that showed up first. There was the one guy, and then there was 2 with the crossbows, and then there's 2 with spears. And the ones with spears start poking your guys' back to motion you forward.
Oh, damn, fine, I'm moving.
That was kind of nice.
Oh, Kothar.
The duality.
So yeah, they
Oh! Is that all you do?
they lead you up some steps. So you guys are basically heading this direction. And so they take you up. They take you up the steps, and then it's actually past the entryway that you guys first came in when you showed up. You're still going up some more steps. It's kind of a spiral. And then you get to about a couple floors up, and that leads you to a room that it's just basically a box with a window on one side, and the box is made out of like splintered wood and shit. Like it's barely maintained. But on the side where there's a window and there's a bunch of bars in that window, you see an arena. And this arena is a pretty good size. It's about, I would say, 40 meters in diameter. And surrounding it is a drop-off. So the floor is actually like a grate. And it's being held there by a bunch of these big-ass chains. So it's basically being suspended over you don't know what. You're assuming water because you can hear water sounds.
Okay.
And you can kind of get a like cool mist feeling every time the wind blows.
I had to look up grate. I was like, what is a grate? I was like, oh, okay.
It's a bunch of metal bars that are interconnected. And there you see the Tabaxi and the Turtle, as well as a bunch of other people being pushed out of a doorway. And a couple of them actually get their feet caught in the holes. So they're not super tiny holes. And then
watch your footing, you can like, oh, just get stuck.
Yeah, you can fuck up your ankle pretty easily.
Yeah.
And then there's
that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's so mean. Hey Josh, welcome back. So there is a gap between this platform and the wall, and it's about, let's say, 1.5 meters, something like that. So what? That makes it about 5 feet, something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I'm just guessing.
I get the estimate. Yeah.
Well, it's not for you. The feet part.
I like feet. Wait.
Oh my. But yeah, so then there's that gap, and then there's these stone walls that go up about we'll say they go about 20 feet, or what's that, 5, 6, a little over 6 meters, I think.
Yeah, that's a little over 6 meters.
Yeah. So, and then there's like the crowds of people that are above that, and it goes up, and it's actually a pretty big seating area. And then you can see like up at the very top, there's like, if you go to like a baseball game or sports, if you go to a sports game and you see like those rooms where the rich people watch games at,
Okay.
there's basically something similar to that.
Are the crowd themselves, or is it like aristocrat people, or is it like everyday folk?
Mostly aristocrats. These are at the very least upper high class, at the very least. Yeah, and so like they're not all like, "Wah, yeah!" Some of them are because they get really into this kind of shit, but most of them are just like, "Oh yes, yes,
Interesting. Yeah. I placed
Oh.
10 gold
Blood.
coins on that one.
bloodshed,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so the prisoners are thrown out there, and it's like there's nothing happens for a little bit. So they sound like Minecraft villagers.
How many
Minecraft villagers.
groups of like other prisoners are there?
There's about 15 prisoners out there.
15. Are they all in each other? Like each have like their own group, like ours, or
No, they're just
it's bumped
like
up?
they're taken out. They're just thrown out there in one big group.
Okay.
Like there was a bridge that took them to the platform, and then once they were all up, the bridge went up. And now they're just stuck on this platform. And then on the other side, there's a similar-looking entryway. Bridge lowers. And start hearing a bunch of guttural growls. And then just dozens of basically zombies. They look like zombies.
Oh,
Just start kind of pouring through. Some of them just fall off the bridge because they're dumb. But they're still going. A lot of them are still getting on the platform, and they're just like kind of like bumbling around until they get to like a certain distance from the group, and it's almost like that's when they realize that there's food there. And then you can... Kothar would probably recognize this better than anyone. It's almost like their own version of rage kicks in. And it's like a hunger rage. And they just charge at them.
Oh.
Couple of the prisoners just jump off the platform.
pussies.
There's a... there's a few like orcs and stuff who charge towards them, like because orcs.
So we're not getting any weapons. We're just like they're
barehanded.
Barehanded.
They have no clothes. They have no weapons. But then one of the you're not exactly sure what race this person is. They're pale, like really pale, and really skinny, and they have black eyes. But they actually like put their hands together and throw their hands forward, and a ball of fire just erupts out and just smashes into the other creatures, killing a bunch of them. And so when that happens, like the rowdy people are like, "Oh yeah!" And then everybody else is like, "Oh, interesting. Oh."
Damn it, Bashi.
Oh, Bashi's here.
Pale, skinny,
Hi, Bashi.
must be Irish.
Wait, that's only true if they smell like Guinness.
And I'm a certified Guinness tapper, or whatever it's called. Pour a drink of Guinness.
Well, I'm 80% Irish, so.
You got a certificate?
A certificate of badassery. It's a BS, though.
I get my bzz. Bzz.
You guys are
Okay,
making
So
me
they're all
You guys are
Okay,
making me
not
want to
everyone's
grab some
like-
booze.
We're grabbing some booze.
All I've
No,
got
not
is
yet.
like a few shots of vodka. That's all I've got in this house, and I'm kind of sad about that. And I don't
I got
want to spend
water.
money to get more.
I've still
Okay,
got
so-
some Mike's Hard Lemonade here.
So there's some like prisoners that are charging forward.
Yeah,
through
there's some of
zombies.
them that are just like, fuck it, if I'm going down, I'm taking some of them with me.
How many zombies? Like, over like 20, 30? 50?
Dozens, and they keep on coming in.
They just keep pouring in.
Yeah. And they're docile until they basically get about 20 feet or 6 meters. Over 6 meters in, and that's when like they notice the others.
Oh wait, shit. Oh wait, fuck, I can't do it. God damn it. Okay.
Shit, this isn't an arena.
I want to
this
do a
is
thing, but I was like, wait, if I don't have my god and I don't have my powers either, shit, I can't do that. I can't breathe fire. Shit.
Sucks.
This isn't an
sucks-
arena.
it sucks
This
to
is an
suck.
execution show.
Well, no matter what happens, we have to survive. Let's get in there, help them out. I just go forward.
And you run into the bars.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, we weren't out inside.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
night.
we were,
I
like,
specifically
we-
described a box that you
we
guys.
were being brought in as like
We're
traitors.
basically in a viewing box.
Oh, I thought we were inside the arena itself.
No, we're in a viewing box.
Hey Goose,
Okay.
welcome to the session. I'm glad you're here.
No, fuck you too.
Well, Josh, it would be easy to volunteer if there was a way to get in there in the first place. But hey, I would like to see you try to break out of a cell, or rather a viewing box with no magic.
Yeah, because you can still feel that energy casing
Mm-hmm.
in that box. But it turns out there are a few magic users, and they're using every spell they possibly can.
I mean, intro spell was Fireball, so that is every spell in a wizard's repertoire right there.
Yeah. There's even one who's absolutely covered in tattoos, like ritualistic tattoos, who ends up like whatever zombies are getting killed, they actually res them and start using them to fight. So like there's a few of them that are able to keep this from ending suddenly. You see the Tabaxi just running for his life. Just trying to avoid everything.
Little bitch.
Until he gets tackled and ripped apart.
Yeah.
Cathar, don't encourage this.
I gotta have some enjoyment, okay?
God, I just end up sounding like a disappointed father every time I speak to Kothar.
I mean, yeah. But yeah, and like the turtle is just kind of wandering around. It seems like everything's avoiding, like not avoiding him, but just like going around him, just by happenstance. Like one of those weird moments.
Oblivious? Is the
He-
turtle just like oblivious? Can I see that?
He seems to be oblivious.
Ha, that's adorable. I love that.
Just walking around, just like, oh, there's a lot of noise going on. Must be a
Sense
party.
mode.
That's
Sense
a
motive.
turtle.
I feel like this guy's hiding something about him.
Divine sense. Is he evil? Secretly
I
evil?
want to check this man for any actual awareness, because I doubt that I doubt he's oblivious.
How do you go about
That's
doing that?
Insight.
Insight? Okay.
Ins- yeah. I got insight confused with sense
Yeah, I
motive.
have-
This is the
yeah.
wrong game. 21.
He's putting up a farce.
you can read that pretty well. I feel like I'm
Sorry,
going to do a
keep it
cliche,
moving.
but I just really like this concept, so I'm going to do it anyway. But so he's just wandering around. There's a particular orc who is just wrecking shit. He's also a big ass guy who's got like what's the Street Fighter who has the eye patch and the big ass scar on his chest?
It's a god.
Oh,
Yeah, he's kind of like that.
yeah.
Except the scar goes like from like his belly button up over his shoulder and back down to about the same point on his
Oh
back.
god, that's like a whip mark or something. Pincered him.
Yeah, and this guy is just wrecking shit.
He is God.
And so yeah, he's wrecking shit pretty well. The fireball magic user is only doing fire attacks, so you can tell what he specializes in. And then like there's still that one guy covered in tattoos who keeps rezzing things and then like summoning insects and shit. And so now basically, with all the not so combative ones dead or committed suicide, now there's actually a bit of a stalemate happening right in the middle. Even though more and more of these zombies keep on coming in, they're able to hold them off. Because they select specifically who goes in. Because this is an entertainment show and not just a slaughterhouse.
Yay, entertainment.
And the turtle just kind of wanders around, and then he just kind of wanders past the stalemate that's going on, and it just kind of disappears into the crowd of zombies. But you're not seeing any of them just like munch at him. And then suddenly, it's almost like an explosion, and zombies just fly about everywhere. As you see this motherfucker go all Bruce Lee on them. And is doing all sorts of spin shit. And beating the fuck out of them.
He's a breakdancer.
Basically. And yeah, this kind of goes for a few minutes. Until the zombie hordes kind of stop. And the last of them are kind of killed off. And then there's only the turtle, the orc, and the two magic users, and a couple stragglers. And then, like, everybody's cheering and all that stuff, and then it gets real quiet when the ground starts shaking in a rhythmic walking pattern. And this animated statue steps onto the platform. And when he steps onto the platform actually leans because of his weight. This thing is huge. The doorways are about 10 meters tall. This thing is 9 meters tall. And it's made out of a mixture of concrete and metal.
Oof.
And it has a huge, like a great sword.
Is it like patchwork or strategically placed at weak points type thing?
A bit of both. It seems like this thing's been used a lot. So you can tell that there's been strategic placements of stuff. But then you can also tell that they had to replace some things.
Do we see, or can I see any specific points where it might be a little weaker? Like
Not from this
concrete with,
distance.
like crumbled. Okay.
It's a fair bit away from you guys. I mean, there's because you guys still have the things like how big I say 40 meters across, and there's a 5-foot gap. So, and this thing is like almost on the other side of the arena from you guys. So basically, you're able to you can see more details of it because of the sheer size of it, but you can't see a lot of details unless you had like eagle eyes or something like that. Like even for Spin, he would kind of struggle to see some things, especially when as soon as he steps out, he just charges towards them, swings his sword and just splits the orc in half.
Oh.
And then like his body goes flying off.
The body comes to us.
Yeah, he like so his legs bounce off the platform and smack against the bars of your observing box. So you guys get covered in blood.
Oh god, this is a splash zone.
This is awesome.
And then you just see his upper half kind of just fall right in front of you guys.
Oh, I can't wait to get inside.
I can.
Hey, we got this, okay? We will give them a show they would never forget.
Are you really concerned about the show that these people are gonna get rather than our lives?
Well, yeah, of course. I've been losing some shit right now, okay? I can't even communicate with my own god right now. So, I need to take my mind off from that. So I need some blood to be spilled.
You're losing something?
You probably fine, Katoosh.
Okay. You guys can have your magic user woe is me's talk later.
It's not real about that, okay, Spin?
Give us a show.
Okay.
Take it off.
Take what off?
Oh, you're not
It's already off.
Yeah. Take us my little loincloth.
Take it. No, I need my dick. I'm not taking that off. Anyway. Back to the drama.
Okay.
Oh, no, today.
Keep your eyes open because this is probably what they're gonna put us through. Or something like it.
I figured as much. And if we do face off this statue, keep your eyes peeled. If there are any cracks or any sorts, see if we can maybe exploit that.
So, it almost seems like when the statue killed the orc, everybody looks like, whoa. Well, like the prisoners, even a lot of the viewers were like that. We're like, wow, he went down fast. And yeah, and then this statue just starts going after the others, steps on one of the stragglers, so he basically gets turned into ground meat through the grate.
Oh.
Yeah, not fun. The other straggler is just like, fuck this, and jumps off. Then the magic users are doing everything they possibly can to fight off that statue, while the turtle is kind of bouncing around and trying to take out its knees. He's really mostly focusing on its knees, even though those seem to be heavily armored. Eventually, the turtle gets kicked by the statue, and he goes off and he bounces seemingly off the air and then lands back down onto the platform. And slowly gets back up and is spitting up blood. And then the fire magic user.
God damn it.
Hoping I can just do this. There. That talking is very distracting.
A bit funky.
I don't fucking know. I'm done trying to make it work.
It's like, fuck it, let's have some jolly music while this turtle's dying slowly.
Yeah, well, so then one of the fire magic user does the same thing when he casts fireball. He throws his hands out, but nothing happens. And then he gets this look of realization, but it's too late as the statue downward splat side of his sword and just crushes him, and then swings the sword around and doesn't decapitate the tattooed one, but completely obliterates his head. And then the turtle kind of gathers himself and starts attacking again. And eventually gets kicked again, lands back on the platform, and that's when the turtle gets up, looks at him, and just closes his eyes. And then he jumps into the air, lands on one of the big-ass chains that's holding the platform, and breaks it while jumping onto another one and breaks that. Breaks half of them, and then both he and the statue fall into the water below, or fluid below. And everybody's cheering, and they're like, "Oh, that was awesome!"
That was awesome. Man, that's rough.
The turtle just decided he was taking that thing with him?
Seems so. Well, it was an honorable one. At least he took down his opponent with him.
Josh just said discombobulated, and Helen's like, "Don't make me search words."
I love that word. Discombobulated.
God.
So the arena destroyed?
The platform is. It's just hanging off of about 2 chains, basically. So this rapper is holding the platform.
Damn it! I didn't want to make the joke.
I realized that when I said that, I was like, "Fuck it."
I can't fucking hold on anymore, guys.
I'm glad you did before I got the nerve to do it.
If there's a pun to be made, I will make it.
Oh, he will. He will.
And then a few seconds later, the door to the that you came in through opens up, and there's that same like captain of the guard or something. He's like, "Well, show's over. Let's get back in your cell. Bet you can't wait to do that."
Oh god.
Oh god. I just follow, the guard, whatever.
Yeah, Spin just follows them out.
Katouche, did you fall asleep?
No, I'm also following them, and
Okay.
I'm also like trying to memorize the face of this guy as best as I can.
The captain?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it is a human.
They all look the same.
I'm trying to think of who to
Fucking
compare it to.
Smooth skins.
I can't remember this guy's full name. The guy that plays
Officer
Geralt
Lupo.
in the show.
Geralt?
The guy that plays Geralt in the show. Or Geralt.
Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill.
Oh.
Yeah. So he has that kind of facial structure.
Mhm.
I know you.
He's got a scar on his chin and on the tip of his nose. That runs up. And he's wearing a helmet that just covers up his head, kind of like a Roman helmet. So you can't really see what his hair looks like. Yeah, that's basically. I would say that's the best way I can describe the face.
Yeah. Mostly like trying to remember the guy.
Yeah. So think of Henry Cavill with a scar going halfway up his face.
At least he doesn't have a CGI mouth.
Yeah, it's not that weird.
Yeah, that's right. This is John. This fucking mustache or whatever.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so they lead you back into your cell, open your cell door, and as each one of you kind of goes in, except for Kothar, because there's not enough room to actually do this, so you get in, and then when the other two are about to get in, they get thrown in.
Fuck. Okay.
I just helped him up.
Better
Thanks.
enjoy your time in here while you can, because you guys are next. And then they shut the door, and then he just walks off.
Did he really have to throw me in here? Seriously?
That's kind of fucking rude of him to do that.
Kathish, you alright?
I mean, are you alright? Like, can we be alright in here?
At the very least, we can be left. But
Small things are easy to toss. Indeed, they are.
Okay. Maybe we're not all right, but physically we're not dead.
True. We need to find some opportunity to get out of here.
On that note,
Finn looks around for the older gent.
Thelephus?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's still in his cell. He's actually asleep. He's just like kind of leaning against the wall,
hands over his chest and just. And Markov seems to be meditating.
Do we know what time it is right now? Like roughly.
I can't remember what it was like when you guys showed up.
I don't remember either. It was. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll just say that when that fight was over, it was about evening.
Okay.
They said we're next, so we're either a nighttime screening, or we're gonna have to be ready for a rude wake up.
Yeah.
Okay, quick question before we go on. Can we push one more hour, or do we have to end at 6 for me? So midnight for you two. I'm just curious. It doesn't matter either way to me. I'm just wondering if you guys
It's
are
midnight
able
for
to.
me soon here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I can.
An
I
hour
don't.
is a little bit too much. Like, it doesn't have to be midnight o'clock. Like, we can push a little bit further than that, but not much.
Well, that's why I was asking for an hour,
Mhm.
at most.
Yeah, an
'Cause
hour probably not.
Yeah, I would like to get you guys to be able to do something.
I don't mind, but I'm not sure what the pitch in.
Yeah, I'm mainly wondering how Pigeon will be, because that's what pushes for him.
Yeah, I usually end an hour after we're done doing this anyway, so you guys know I'm gonna be here for another hour.
Yeah, for me, I don't think that I can for like another hour. Like, maybe if you think that we can get something, I can stay for like a little bit more, 20 minutes, 25.
Okay.
Or we could just save up until next time. That we...
Yeah, we'll just
So
end
we
this
did
with
finish
some more
part.
role playing between you guys, kind of go over your situation, and then next session we'll do some combat.
Okay.
I think that's
So-
better just to get it. Yeah.
Yeah, so
We're playing
do some
now
role
and then
play.
next time. Yeah. Do shit. Okay, so I'm just gonna like sit down and kind of just like meditate and try to communicate with my god.
Okay.
If I get any kind of, I don't know,
Okay. Well, we'll
communication of sorts, or just like anything at all that like spiritually feeling anything at all, connection, or is that just severed?
Okay, well, we'll do something with that in a minute. What about you two? Do you two want to talk or go over your situation, trying to think about what's going on, or what?
For Spin, he just starts pacing.
I kind of picture Katouche doing that, but just going, we're fucked, we're fucked, we're fucked, we're fucked, we're fucked, we're fucked, we're fucked. Oh no, it's getting worse.
Just making a little, like slowly making a hole in the ground by walking in circles.
I don't remember the cell being so deep. When you're done, it's now 5 feet deep instead of 3 feet.
Okay. Wait, was there any more hallway past the door that led to the viewing box, or did it just end there?
No, it was basically, so there was the viewing box, the door that led straight to like the stairwell. That's the spiral stairwell. But it wasn't like a really tight stairwell. So,
Okay.
So the width of the stairs, I would say, I mean, they were big enough so that Kothar could walk through and still have space. So basically, they're about 2 people wide.
Okay.
You know, like most stairs. And the
the curvature was a bit wide, so it wasn't like tight turns or anything like that. So, but you can tell that one, where you guys were at with that viewing box, the stairs kept on going up, and then where the prisoners are held, that's actually the bottom of the stairs. And that's how it is for those stairs that you guys have been on. You don't know what they're like on the other ones yet. Yeah, and there's like torches and stuff that light it up and all that. It seems like this room that you guys are in is the only room that does not have any torches. And so like the light sources that you see on the screen are from the doorways or the entries and the windows. And that's it. There's not even windows on the other side. So it's kind of dark in there, which is great for you.
Okay. No windows to orient location. Viewing box. Angle of the arena from the viewing box.
Just
from
Spin
what you
just
could
pacing.
tell, where the angle, where you remember the viewing box was at, and where you went to get back to the prison spot. Basically, on the other side of the cells, you would imagine there's also a lot of like at least concrete, and then there's the arena. So the arena is just on the other side of the wall, on the other side of where you are. So you guys are along the wall that's the outside wall. That's why you have a window. But it's also 5 feet thick, so you can't actually really see through it. It's also 10 feet in the air from your floor.
Spin ain't getting to that.
Yeah. And it's not that big of a window either. It's about 1 foot wide and tall, like a square. And you can just only assume that there's bars somewhere in there.
Okay, so we're situated on the prisoner cell situated on prisoner side of the arena. Makes sense. Do the halls connect to both sides, or is the arena split in half that way underground? Okay.
Spin's just still trying to lab this out in his head while pacing.
Okay. And what exactly is Katouche doing?
Yeah, I don't got much. I think she's just sitting shocked, not really being able to do anything.
Okay. So it's just kind of sitting there, trying to soak in the situation as much as possible. Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need more information. Need to survive to get more information. Need arena game plan. And small group. Okay. Team strength. Small groups of strong enemies. Team weakness. Large groups of weaker enemies.
Also, team weakness, smart things. And doors.
Fuck doors. That's a story for your viewers another time.
Yeah.
Wow.
You should definitely make an animation out of that.
So, all right. Small groups of stronger enemies, easy to focus and funnel them out. Need a new strategy for larger groups. Katouche,
Yes.
got any big magic? Anything that can take on anything that hits in a wide area?
I mean, I did. I used to do, but as I told you, I don't feel, I can't feel any of my connections anymore. I know that we know of people who has been able to use it once they get thrown in there, but I don't know, I feel like I don't know if I can ever do it again. I feel like I lost it forever.
Kathoosh, you haven't lost anything forever. And if you want to feel it again, we have to survive until we get out of here. I know this is rough.
You saw those people watching and like getting excited for it? Who would watch something like this? You know,
Lord Nobles.
we have been doing so much to get our people into this culture, but I'm starting to think that we don't really need that. Maybe it's best for us if our people stays on our own.
You know, I'm starting to think that too. Well, I mean, I thought it for a really long time. I mean, Kothar's just here because we happened by him. I got forced out of my home a long time ago. Kathoosh, you're the only one who, like, really voluntarily came to this. Why?
I guess I was just taught that it was the only way ever since I was raised. All I wanted to do was to show that I was able to do something good. I was sent with you to look at the playground because I was good at climbing trees and speaking to small animals. There are no more trees, and the animals are all fucked. What good am I at this point?
Kathoosh? You've been more than a big help. You have a lot more value than you think. And if you don't think you can make it, look at Kothar. The guy spent more time in the wilds than we have, and he's adjusted a whole lot faster than both of us.
But is it a good thing? He was happy before when those people were getting killed.
You know, that's just Kothar. Warrior tribe raised. I know it's different for us. You were raised on the whole respect nature thing, and I was raised on a strict diet of, ooh, big scary outside world. Stay with family, safe in numbers.
It's almost like we all got what was coming for us. Well, I do. To answer your question, yeah, I do. I do know of some things. I guess I could. I think I could either obscure the entire entrance where those things come from, or make it slick, or maybe I could do both. Maybe they didn't seem very. They didn't. They did bad. They seem pretty clumsy. I think that they would slip off easily if I put something slippery on there. And if they couldn't see, well, I don't know what sense they base on, but that would surely slow them down.
Good. If we go against large groups of weaker things, the goal is to spend as little energy as possible. The more we can get them to take themselves out, the better.
And what about the big thing. Do you have anything for that one?
Points at Kothar.
Well, honestly, when it comes to solo, bigger solo things, we've managed so far. Besides, we got him, pointing over to Kothar.
I silently smirks.
You goddamn right.
We're used to fighting big things with just the three of us. I'm not too worried about that. Sure, I'm a little handicapped at the moment. But you and Kothar basically have your whole repertoire. I just wanted to come up with something for what we're not used to. We'll have to see if it works in the moment. But other than that, I know we can survive. We just need to work on how long we're going to have to survive.
I hope I don't survive long enough to change and become like one of those people that enjoy it.
I severely doubt that you'll change that much.
I doubt that if we survive, we'll stay here too long.
Okay, so Kothar. You are basically trying to reconnect with your god and stuff.
Yeah.
As you are kind of sitting there meditating, it feels weird. It's a lot different than normal. It feels more like you're in unnaturally murky water. It even feels thicker. Like in your mind, you can feel this weird texture as it flows around you, that you're not very familiar with. You can only assume that has to do with whatever this energy casing that you're also feeling around you guys all the time is causing that.
Okay.
But you are able to kind of see, like, basically in your mind, you are underwater, essentially. That's why it feels this way. And when you look up, you actually do see the surface. And you see a figure above the surface who is reaching out to you.
Am I?
This is basically
Kinda
like
calm.
how, like, essentially your imagination, how, like, because typically when you're meditating, it's like you're not underwater, like you're in the air, so everything's more clear and stuff, and you're able to talk to your god and all that stuff. But now, like, basically, it's as if your meditative state has been thrust into oil-filled water.
Oily shadows.
And you are seeing a figure that is reaching out to you above the surface of this water.
Can I try to reach out? Meditatively, just like reaching out
Yeah.
my hand.
Yeah, basically, like, personifying what's going on in your mind right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can try to swim up, basically.
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
And so then you, I actually want to do something with this. Let me check something real quick.
All right.
No.
Discombobulated.
Okay, so we're going to do a thing where I need you to roll a wisdom check, not a saving throw, just your wisdom modifier.
You're right.
Mm.
Come on. Total of let's say wisdom. Total of 12.
Okay. Though you are basically a natural swimmer because of your race, you are struggling to get into a pattern of swimming through this. It's almost like you're trying to swim against a current that's not there.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, like upstream or something like.
Yeah, but yet you are not seeing nor feeling the actual current, but you're feeling the pressure pushing you back. So okay, so this is gonna be kind of weird, but I do have a madness to my method. Do an athletics check.
Okay. See here, athletics.
It's close to the top.
Yeah. So 12 in total. Math.
You got a really low number on your die.
Yeah, I rolled a 7 on my die.
Oh.
And a
Okay.
plus 5 in athletics.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
I was expecting a whole lot more from Kothar.
Yeah.
that one goes to jail.
Die jail.
Okay, so
I'll
that's
already
called
throw
death
one die
row.
away.
Die jail is death row.
Ho ho.
Damn. I like that one actually.
Okay, so basically the reason why I wanted to use your athletics is that since you are like feeling like you're swimming, you are trying to put more into your of yourself into this, and your understanding of how to kind of like try to get through this doesn't help a whole lot though. But eventually,
rage underwater.
you not in your mind. I mean, that's a physical thing. But you do eventually reach the surface. But when you reach up, it's almost as if the surface is made out of glass, so your fingers just right into it, and you just see this figure just reaching out towards you, and you can only hear like that's best you can hear from him.
Can I try to smash it, punch it,
Yeah,
the glass?
and you do, and all you're getting is boom, boom, as if you're actually underwater trying to punch glass. But you are able to see a figure there, and they just press their hand onto the surface. So it's almost as if they're pressing their hand on glass, so you can see their hand a lot clearer.
How does the hand? Can I see how the left hand looks like?
It's got 5 fingers. It's a big hand. Looks like a strong hand. And it's dark.
Okay. I can't try to press my own hand towards this figure's hand.
Alright. When you do that, you get a very small sliver of a familiar feeling. And then you're kicked out of your meditation.
Oh, sorry, just coughing.
Kothar, are you good?
No. No. Not doing so hot right now. Am I still feel like a weird vibe around me?
Yeah, you still have that same energy casing feeling like you always have, and you pretty much know after seeing Katoosh and yourself trying to do stuff that it's causing you to not be able to cast magic.
Can I look at my one of my hand had this like imprint, the symbol for my god. Do I still have that in one of my hands? I don't remember which way it was.
Yeah, it was on the back of your hand.
Back of my hand.
And
Okay,
it's like almost looks like a branding.
Brand,
And
yeah, that's right.
it's still there. And it does have a bit of a smoky aura with it. Very, very faint, but you can kind of feel it.
Okay.
It was not doing that before you meditated.
Okay. Did that smoke happen also when I got it the first time? Like when I had it?
Yeah, when you
Before this all
when
event
you
happened,
got it
yeah.
and before you got to this island, it
Yeah.
was slightly smoky. It had some kind of aura with it. Especially when you first got it, because it kind of appeared out of smoke on your hand.
Yeah.
Some kind of miasma.
Right.
But it seems to be something that only you seem to notice. To everyone else, there's just a mark on your hand.
Yeah.
So
Can I look
you
at
can
my
tell that
hand?
there's a slight difference now than it was when you before you meditated.
Yeah. Okay, I look back at like spin. Okay. We might have a chance. But I don't wanna try anything right now.
Good. Don't have to. Still need a solid plan. But I'm glad to see you're on board.
Thank you. Was a little bit cheeky. Was trying to reach out to my god and something is blocking the communication. Presumably whatever's going on around here. But I think I might have got some connection back.
Good. We know it's not perfect.
Right.
Well then, mate, you and Cthulhu should try reconnecting every chance you get. If we can get you to break through whatever's holding both of you back, that'll make things easier in the end.
I agree.
So then, we just have an arena to survive.
Yeah.
This is gonna be rough.
I think we'll end it there.
Yes.
I think that's a good final line for the session.
Yeah. Yay.
That
Yeah.
would have been a good final line for a lot of sessions.
I mean, you're not wrong.
True.
I was really hoping that like me describing stuff would happen a lot faster. I keep on overestimating how long it takes to describe stuff. Because I was hoping to get some combat in today.
But it's fine. The next time we do combat. So we established everything now, and now next time we get some combat.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, good session though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a short session. It's probably because the next combat would take up more time than we have.
Always love the little interactions between us, though.
Oh yeah.
So we need. Yeah.
Sometimes it's nice to just have the role play going and not focus on the combat.
I think
It's
that's pretty
always-
good. Just like having those sessions where it's like just role playing essentially to get them.
And after so long since the last one, this has been really nice, and I'm glad that we're starting back up.
Yeah,
I'm happy as well.
I mean, the last time we had combat, it was extremely intense. So,
Oh yeah,
It was a long combat session as well.
and we
It
lost
was-
someone. So,
it was very brutal and very heartbreaking, and oh god.
I'm
I
gonna.
still feel
I'm,
we didn't really get like a. I still feel it happened so fast. I still feel we didn't get to like actually mourn Stray
yeah. Well, I
properly.
mean,
Like we got captured. I was like, fuck.
yeah. I mean, you can always do it once everything's said and done if you make it.
If we
Yeah.
make it, yeah.
We will make it. We will make it. We got this.
I mean,
Oh.
I do want to tell a story more than kill you guys,
Yeah,
but
I think that.
you guys do have low intelligence, so we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real.
There have been some times where like you guys would do a roll and then it's not that great. I'm like, well, fuck.
Let's try to find. Let's do an investigation here. Let's try to find shit. Well, like we can't find anything because we suck at it.
Well, just do it again.
Yes. Yeah, the ones during when we that butcher killed a bunch of dudes in that room. We were like, or was it in the encampment? But there was one session where we were like, you were like, yeah, just keep rolling, just keep rolling, keep rolling.
Yeah, I think I
Squirrel
remember,
creatures.
like when we first met the butcher, like we all failed the knowledge check. We all failed it, but then you described it anyway.
Yeah,
Like, fuck it. Yeah.
I like the character, and the reason why I like the character, especially for everybody in my chat, because they're huge fans of this character. That character is based off of Claire, and Claire's a fucking badass, and I want her in everything.
And I agree with that. I like Claire as well.
Did you
I
see
read
my
that
latest drawing
story.
of her?
Yeah, I did.
The shower one.
Yeah.
It
I was pretty
really
happy.
Yeah, that had me feeling some type of way.
I had to take a shower myself.
I like myself a strong woman. Okay.
Can she snap me in half? I'm interested. But yeah, so my stream's not gonna be done for a while. We're gonna switch to playing some video games
Mhm.
because Thursdays are game nights.
I am also going to be doing the same. So I do wish our buddies Goose and Pigeon, our little birdies, I do wish them a good night. Get some good rest, you guys.
Thank you so much.
I would like to give a big thank you to everyone in mine stream. So Anano, Helen, Joshua, thank you. If there's anyone else who's there just lurking, I want to thank you too for being here. Everyone here in my chat, going to grab another bottle of water and then we're gonna play some BPM.
Yeah, we're gonna play Anno 2205 for a bit. Maybe
Anno,
we'll switch to something else.
Ooh.
Yeah,
2205.
because a friend of mine was playing Anno 1800. I was like, fuck, now I have to reinstall this fucking game because now I want to play it. Asshole.
Damn. There are so many games I want to try. There's actually butts per minute. Shut up, Moshi. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to look into that. Anno 2205.
Yeah, it's a few years old. The newest one's 1800.
What is it? An RTS? I'm guessing.
It's like a city management, mostly.
Okay.
There's some combat stuff in it, but it's not the main focus. It's mainly just trying to build an economy and stuff like that.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it.
Cool.
I will have to give it a try. Maybe it can take my mind off how bad I am at City Skylines.
Oh yeah, it's City Skylines for mega dummies. That's why I like it.
Oh, I'll totally love it then. I need something to take my mind of how bad I am at that game.
Or there's Sim City. That's also City Skylines for dummies.
City Skylines is so much though.
I know.
There's so much going on with that game. I see people who can play it well, and all I can think of is just how.
It's a skill.
Blood sacrifices.
Blood sacrifices, probably.
Rage. Lots of rage.
I sacrificed this tampon.
No. Alrighty. So I'm gonna
I'm
drop
gonna
out
go
of the...
sleep now.
Okay, yeah.
so-
You two go to sleep because you're in another time zone.
Mhm.
Yes.
And then
In the
I'm
future.
gonna go piss
Ooh.
and put some lights on, and then we're gonna switch to another game.
Alrighty.
Thank you for the games, boys.
Yep. I'll
Thank
see you
you,
guys
guys.
next Thursday.
Catch you guys later. Bye.
Peace.
Bye. Okay, let's put on some other music. That is the type that we usually listen to. What kind do we want to, though? I've got a feeling. Let's do some melodic bass. All right. Let's see if it'll let me do this. All right. So I'm gonna try something, and it might go horribly, but we'll just see what happens. So just give me a second, guys.